Hello, and welcome to today's trending contract, the Social Chameleon #1, set in Paris and supplied to us today by EMZ Hitgal. So moving on to our briefing, dress to blend into your surroundings 47, and go unnoticed. Take out your targets and slip away quietly. I hope you enjoy it. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them along with a free map. And for today's challenge we'll be starting at the Iago auction. We're going to have a remote micro taser stored up in the top floor bathroom, and we'll be bringing with us a vial of lethal poison, a fiber wire and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to vacate the auction room as we don't need to be here, and we're going to make our way into the attic, and we're going to acquire ourselves some rat poison and a change of outfit just so that we can move around that little bit easier up on the top floor here. So we're going to make our way into the side room. We're going to render the guard at the window here unconscious. We're going to drag him out of the way so that he's not found by his colleague when we distract him, and we'll take his outfit for good measure. So we're just going to hide you around here, mate. There you go. Thanks for the suit. It fits lovely. So we're now going to just grab this wrench and throw it over into the far corner of the room. That will then attract the attention of the remaining guard, who will stop facing the rat poison that we are after, and he will go off and investigate what that strange noise was in the attic. So once he moves away, we can go and grab the rat poison, and then we're going to head straight out of the attic area, and we're going to head now for Dahlia Margolis's bathroom, and our first target, who is located in the area. We can also retrieve our taser from the toilet as well. So once we have scooted over into the bathroom, we're going to retrieve the taser. We're just going to drop that on the floor by the sink. There is our first target, and if we overflow the sink, that will attract our first target into this room, and all we have to do then is trigger the taser, and he will be our first victim of the day. So he doesn't waste much time, he doesn't radio in, he just comes straight in to investigate and finds out that his day is going to be a shockingly bad one. So 1 target down, 4 more to go. We're going to make our way around now to Dahlia Margolis's other office, or where her assistant is located, where the Iago laptop is located. We're going to take the gun we've collected from the guard, and we're going to drop it on the floor on the balcony here just around the corner. We're going to grab the scissors from the table, and we're going to throw them against the wall around the corner here. That will get the attention of the guard in the area, and he will go around the corner to investigate, and when he does, he will find that assault rifle, and he will move to take that away somewhere downstairs. In the meantime, Dahlia's assistant, Haley here, will come out onto the balcony to make a phone call, and we are going to finish that phone call a little bit early by garroting her with our fiber wire. Now, the guard will return, obviously, once he's delivered the gun to a safe place. So we're going to remove Haley away, and we're dragging her all the way around to the far end of the balcony here, where she will not be found. So just here where the umbrellas are, that will do nicely. So we are 2 targets down. We have 2 more targets up on this level, and they are both located at the outside bar area. So we're going to cut straight back through the auction, out the other side, and into the little room here. And if we use instinct, we should be able to find the auction waiter somewhere around. He's not up here, so he must be on the stairs somewhere. Ah, there he is. Now as you can see, this guy is a little bit indecisive, as he will stop and turn around multiple times on his way up here. But eventually he will actually make it all the way up to the top floor, and he will make it into this room. Now his main route is to pass straight through this room and tend the bar out on the balcony. We are going to interrupt him before he gets there, if he ever gets here. So once he gets into this room here, we're just going to close the doors behind him, pounce on him and render him unconscious. That's for keeping us waiting around while you dilly-dally on the stairs, sir. So we're just going to hide his body in the closet provided, and then we're going to take his outfit, and we can now move around amongst the guests out on the balcony, and we can poison drinks as we see fit. So both of our next targets are right here, as you can see, and we're going to add our emetic poison to the glass on the banister on the left, and our lethal poison to the glass on the banister on the right. So unfortunately, because of our proximity, the target on the right is now about to engage in a phone call. So we're going to move a safe distance away. Our first target has already sampled his drink and is now heading off to the bathroom. But I was going to stick around for the other target, who will drop rather quickly once he samples the poison wine. Unfortunately, he is rather engaged in his phone call, and he's going to be there for a little while now. So rather than miss our opportunity with our sick target, we'll go and deal with him first of all, and if we have time, we'll come back for this gentleman afterwards. So we're going to make our way back into the attic, as it's the safest way into Dahlia's office. We could go in through the front door, but I don't want to risk it. This way is absolutely guaranteed to not cause any problems. So we're going to go through the basement, along the balcony, into the bathroom. We're going to give this gentleman a nice refreshing cold drink, and hopefully he will start to feel a little bit better. Turns out, no, he doesn't. He seems to be allergic to water. So we're going to exit out of this area and try and make our way back to our other target, just as our other target samples his glass of wine and drops rather ungracefully. So with 4 targets down and all of the targets on this level dealt with, all that's left for us to do is to make our way downstairs, and our final target is located all the way down in the basement. So we're just going to head straight down there. We've got no enforcers to worry about. We can run all the way down. We're going to head down the kitchen stairs and pass through the pantry, and in the pantry we will find 2 propane cylinders. We only require 1, so we're going to grab that 1 cylinder, make our way over to the kitchenette area, or the rec area, and we're going to place our propane cylinder just on the floor by our target, and the guard, who you can see who is currently in the way, will move himself out of our way very, very kindly, and once he vacates the area and is safely out of the blast radius, we can then pull out our silenced pistol, put 2 bullets into the propane cylinder and eliminate our final target, and all we have to do is to make good our escape. The nearest available safe exit will be the wine cellar exit, so we're just going to run straight down the corridor and out through the wine cellar. So there we go, 1 more trending contract taken care of, and once we get through this big heavy dread portal, we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and in turn we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.